everybody, good morning. It's 11 a.m. Steve here. I'm doing good and I hope you are too. It's Saturday, April 6th. It's nice and sunny. It's 50 degrees. Winds, they're saying, are 11 miles per hour out of the east, southeast, but all this is going to change. It's going to be a beautiful day, but we have a rain event coming up. There's also flooding in this area and the winds are going to kick up. So stick with me and we're going to have a nice weekend. I've been in the area about an hour doing some scouting for a good camping spot. This is my favorite spot locally. It's where the three waters meet. I've done a video here before. You're looking at the Hennepin Canal there. In the background is the Rock River. This is the area that I end up picking because it's the driest. It's high above water. Winds out of the southeast, east. That embankment hill is directly south, and winds are shifting south later tomorrow, so during the rain event, so that will be good. Plenty of opportunity here to either camp in this area or in this area. There's some trees in case I need to do some tarping, which I may, because winds are going to gust 20 to 30. Back that way is a shot of Mill Creek. So that's where the three waters meet, and that's where this event will take place this weekend. There's my one Tigris Stella 4-season tent. Man, that's a good looking tent, isn't it? And it performs. Listen, today I'm going to leave the rain fly off because it generates a lot of heat in there with the sun, and I'm not going to put the rain fly on until dusk at least, so I'm not going to be too warm in here tonight. Camp is starting to take shape. I do have a tarp set up, a little bit better than what I've had in the past. I'm learning. I managed to get a ridge line up here, and I managed to get the basics of slip knots down using natural anchors like these rocks, stones also are better than stakes. Over here I'm using a log, so you know, I can just move the log back. I do have slip knots and I do have adjusters up here that I can mess with. So I'm getting a little bit better. Facing the south here, I have more coverage because winds are supposed to trend from the south and east. I'm gonna have to do something about the east because east is facing the canal there, and maybe I can lower one end, this end, and it'll be enough. We'll see. But there's a lot of rain and wind coming in, folks. Middle of the night, I'm gonna have a big surprise. Good afternoon, my friends. Getting some work done around camp here now. It's going slow, but I'm taking my time trying to get things right. I'm gonna have a little snack here. I got some corn nuts, some sweet and salty mix. I got sausage and cheese, a Powerade. Just wanted to let you know everything's going okay here. This area I wanted to talk to you about is got some history. It was the far east end of Saukenuk, which was an Indian, not village, like city, from 5 to 10,000 people at one time in this area from the Sauk and Fox tribes. Chief Blackhawk, you might have heard from him. He was born in this region, in the Blackhawk Wars and all that stuff. So it's very interesting. And it's part of the reason why I like to be out here, because sometimes I can almost feel part of the heritage. But everything's going well here. I'm about ready to get this snack going. Then I'm going to gather some firewood. I still got to set up my sleeping system and all that in the tent. I've been taking my time and enjoying this nice weather. It's 56 degrees. The wind is picking up from the southeast. Around 17 miles per hour now, but this tarp is doing its job for the most part. And let me show you a modification that I made. So I told you I had to put up an additional wall, which I did. I carry an extra footprint from an old tent, and it comes in handy, and it's pretty amazing quality for a footprint. So we'll see how it does, but it's facing direct east, so that took care of that end of it. The back is facing south. I do have a little gap here And my plan for that, my bicycle, I'm going to park that in front of that gap. I brought a tarp for the bike, throw the tarp over the bike, lock it to that tree, and that'll cover the wind from that gap. Time to get the tent organized. Left to right, that's my military issue. Closed foam cell, nylon shell, self-inflating thermarest sleeping mattress. In the blue Zen Bivy dry sack is my rain gear, the insulated sheet for the Zen Bivy system, and my quilted pillow. In the red is the Zen Bivy Core Quilt 25 degree synthetic. I bought the compression straps, so I got it even smaller than it was. They already have that unit on the bottom where you can get a lot of air out. The Zen Bivy Flex Air sleeping mattress and a couple pillows. Time to get to work. Hey everybody, it's about 6:30 here. It's been nice, it's been sunny, it's been breezy. I did some modifications to my tarp here. Check it out. First of all, I added this other pole for height. Stuffed a towel up there so I won't damage that. And there's more room in here now, and it's pretty nice. Winds from the east-southeast. Right here, as you can see, I got full coverage on the south. I put up this footprint I use for additional tarping, and that's facing straight east. I had a little hole down here, and I covered that up by locking my bicycle to that tree. I brought this tarp to throw over there because I don't want it to sit out in the rain on hours, and that's plugged up that hole nicely. So as you can see, it is nice out there. That's the confluence of Mill Creek and the Rock River. There is some flooding, and later on, maybe tomorrow, we'll go down there and look at it. The water's moving fast and it's crested, but it might crest again with this rain coming in. So next up is dinner, so stay with me. Okay, time to eat, and I'm hungry. We have Mountain House Adventure Meals, beef stroganoff with noodles. I hope this is better. Last weekend I had chicken and dumplings in the backyard, and it was just okay. Much better. Not great, but much better. Next time I'm going to try a different brand. I went cheap and bought the least expensive I could find. So And you get what you pay for, but by all means, this is edible. Sun's setting in the west. Soon it'll be dark, so as soon as I'm done eating here, I'm gonna have to get that rain fly on the tent. After the rain fly, we'll get a fire going, have a little chat, then it'll be tent time. Okay, we got the rain fly up on the one Tiger Stella. It's beginning to cool off. It's about 52 degrees, winds east-southeast from 19 miles an hour, but it doesn't feel like that at all. I'm protected on the other side here. There's a big berm on the south, and really compared to last time I was here when it was 40 mile an hour winds, boy, that was something else. Yeah, this is nothing. It's been beautiful here. Very nice. Like I said, the land of the three waters, the canal, the river, and the creek. This small fire is really throwing off the heat up here against the tarp and kicking back. Wow, like it warmed up considerably. It wasn't that cold anyway, and the tarp's doing its job. I'm not getting any wind here. I was gonna have a bigger fire outside the tarp, but I'm happy with this tonight, just to have a few small fires. So I'm gonna boil the rest of this water and have myself some hot chocolate. This is nice. Hot chocolate time. Yes. That little kettle I have, I love that thing. It's going to be perfect for bike camping. It's 27 ounces, so it's just enough for one of those dehydrated meals and for a 12-ounce cup of hot chocolate. Oh boy, is that good. This seems like true spring here tonight. You know when the winds are coming from the south, southeast, spring has arrived, because my tarp is open on the north, open on the west. You can see the beautiful sun is set in the west. And I'm getting absolutely nothing through those sides. Okay, I'm shooting in pure video, and I'm sure that you can see the difference. This is a really nice feature of geese going by. You know, I've seen some nice wildlife out here today. I've seen some pelicans, some geese, and a bald eagle that was real close in the canal, but by the time I got my camera out, it was too late, so timing is everything. Kind of nice having a little fire. I usually build roaring fires, but they're a lot of work, and if you have the right kind of wood or plenty of small wood processed and the right size, it's not that hard just to keep feeding the fire and have a steady small fire. In this case, underneath the tarp, I really don't have much of a choice. But I've got some firewood here underneath the tarp for tomorrow, because I'm going to want to fire it. Oh, isn't that gorgeous in pure video? The hues. Oh my gosh. Love it. We're going to sit out here for fire for maybe about another half hour. Then we're going to go inside the tent, get caught up on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff, and then I'll get back on here and I'll say good night. Thank you for watching the videos, and especially I picked up quite a few subscribers this last week after the backyard video, about 10 or 12. So thank you very much if you're watching this. I really appreciate it. So we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Hey everybody, I hope you've had a great evening. It's about midnight, can you believe it? I've been watching some videos on my phone, checking out YouTube and Facebook and that. Been outside a few times, making sure camp's okay. Need to get some sleep before this big rain event that comes up. It's about 42 degrees outside right now, and it's 48 in the tent. So, but I'm very comfortable. So, gonna get some shut-eye, and I'm sure that you have to too. So I'm sure I'll be waking up when the rain starts and stuff. So I'll give you an update then. So we'll talk to you soon. Hey everyone, everything looks okay out here. I showed you pictures. The tarp held up. Kind of proud of myself actually. I got my rain gear on. It's new. It's from Eastern Mountain Sports. Lightweight and kind of expensive, but I figure you got to pay a little bit more. It's more for nicer weather when I go bike packing. I have heavier rain gear that I would have wore on a trip like this if I thought I'd be caught in the rain. But yeah, everything seems to be pretty good out here. The firewood's dry. Tarp's not leaking anywhere. There was not a lot of pooling up on top of the tarp. All the guy lines and ropes are intact, which is pretty good for 20-mile-per-hour winds. I don't know if there was any gusting last night or not. I slept so well that in fact I considered not even coming out here at all and sleeping through this rain event, because it's going to be over by 10 a.m. It's about 8 now, but I thought I'd come out and take a look and talk with all of you for a little bit and keep you posted on what's going on. The inside of the tent's great, dry. I slept well. Of course, I got up a couple times to use the bathroom and check on things here, but I went right back to sleep, and no problems whatsoever. Some things I didn't think about, like this tarp. It's a pretty good sized tarp. The bag is very small. It comes in, and rolling that up wet into that bag, geez, I don't know how that's going to work out. I did bring I have like a trash bag inside, so we'll see. But hopefully when it stops raining with the wind, maybe some of this stuff will dry off a little bit. I don't know. I don't think there's supposed to be sun though, so. But this is all new to me. It's my first rain event, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure I'll get through it just fine. So I'm gonna go back into the tent, and I don't know if I'm gonna go back to sleep or not. We'll see what happens, and we'll catch up to you after the rain. Hey folks, it's update time. It's about a little after 10 a.m. The rain has cleared out of the area. That is the good news. It's 42 outside, 47, winds about 20 miles per hour. The bad news is, now that the rain has cleared out, there's a wind advisory out. Listen to this. Wind advisory remains in effect until 3 p.m. this afternoon. What? Southeast winds 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Enhanced wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour may occur in passing rain showers. Now, that's not good news, but it's not as bad. The 50 mile per hour winds have already happened, because I've heard that the heaviest rain and wind were from like 9 to 10, and I heard the wind roaring and all that. Inside the tent I'm fine, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I may take a nap, and because I'm going to have to eventually pack up and get out of here, I'm going to monitor when the winds die down a little bit. It's not quite as bad as it sounds on the way home. With southeast winds, the wind will be at my back because I'm heading mostly north, so that will help. I'll get the crosswind from east to west, but so it's not as bad as it sounds, folks, and it'll be a learning curve for me packing up wet gear, because although the wind may aid in drying some, there's no sun. So, but I'm all right. I'm doing fine, and this is a good experience. Yesterday was awesome. The weather was really nice, so I got myself a mixed bag. So what more could you ask for, right? All right, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, so I might just stay in the tent here for a little bit and check out some videos, and when I get out and about ready to move and make a plan, I'll let you know. Well, hello everyone, it's Steve here at the Three Waters. What a difference a few hours make. The sun's out. Winds have died down some. We've come full circle, a long way from a few hours ago, and I took a 3-hour nap and I got through the worst of it. So it worked out okay. That being said, I still have a lot of work to do. I did pack the tent away, my sleeping gear and everything, but I still have to break down the tent, break down my tarp, and guess what? I should have checked the radar when I got up, because I got up at 1:30 and lounged for about a half hour, didn't get nothing done, and there's another cell southwest of us, and it's expected to rain again at 3:30, so I'm gonna hustle. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of here though, but I have rain gear and I am gonna put that on for the ride home. It's a 10-mile ride home. Fortunately, the wind will be at my back most of the time, but I can't tell you what a great time that I had, and I'm glad that you were all here. I knew it would be a rain event. I anticipated it. I went anyway. That's why we go. That's why the hardcores go. Anyway, it's easy to go camping and lounge in an RV. Nothing against those people, or when the weather's nice and sit around in lawn chairs, drink beer or whatever. But myself and a lot of you others included even those that aren't included, you could appreciate what I'm doing and a lot of people are doing, getting back to basics and being self-reliant. So I'm going to sign off for you here because I got to get to work and get home. So thank you much for watching this video. Please subscribe or think about it if you haven't so far. I could really use your help. Subscribe and like, comment, and we'll see you next time. My friends, I always leave my campsite litter-free, undisturbed, and as tidy as possible. Definitely better than when I got here. Today I'm picking up my trash. I normally burn most of it and carry out a few cans. However, with the storm's wind that came through, I wasn't able to do that. So luckily I bought a trash bag and can get started on a project I've been wanting to get started on for a long time. I'm going to take you to a place I've been avoiding in this area because it shouldn't be there. Straight up, it shouldn't be there. So hang on with me and check this out. This is wrong on so many levels I can't even begin to say. Besides this area is generally not bad. Apparently this was a homeless camp and it's been here a long time. Look at all this debris. That's only one shot of it. There's a region here with some scattered cans and stuff that I picked up a little bit when I was here about a month ago. That being said, I'm going to pick up some of these bottles and cans. Some of the nastier stuff that's clothing and everything, I'm going to leave for next time when I have a pair of cleanup gloves that I can just throw in the trash after I'm done because it's disgusting. But hopefully I'm going to get started. I'm going to leave this trash bag down here tied to a tree. Chances are slim anyone will take advantage of that, but if anybody does anything, that would be great. This is the least I can do for having the privilege to camp in an area like this near my home on 3 waters like this. I'm just very, very grateful. So I'm going to leave you. I'm going to pick up a little bit more and then we're going to continue on.